Okay, where are we? What we doing? Well, 'tis Dayz, but this isn't ordinary Dayz. This is Dayz Origins, and I appear to be a psychedelic rocker. Player status up on the top there. Bandits killed none, heroes killed none, murders none, zombies killed none, humanity 2,500, not in combat. Let's have a look at my kit levels. I got a pistol, a bandage, a torch, and some painkillers. No backpack. Now, it's strange, I think there's some kind of error, because I appear to be holding a rifle, but not holding a rifle, and I can't... I just dropped it. That might not be good. Take Makarov. And I got the Makarov in my hand. That's good. Odd textures. Don't they look weird? Oh well, okay, so this is Dayz Origins, and I know bugger all about it. And I have no idea where I'm going, which way the cloud's going. Going that way, so that should be east. Let's get up on top of this hill to see if we can see anything. And we can. There's a building over there, so let's get in there and have a look at what we can find. Don't have... Ooh, just noticed that the temperature thing is sort of like a purpley red colour. That is a high mountain, isn't it? And it appears to be covered in snow. We've definitely got some buildings up here, so let's have a little look and see what we can see. View distance doesn't look too bad, although it's hard to tell at the moment. So we've got like an abandoned factory. This is a substantial change to the original. Yeah, substantial change to the original. Let's see, hang on, wrong button. Right, I'll keep on direct communication, just in case we meet somebody. But what little I do know about this is that it is... resources are harder to find, or some resources are harder to find, so... There goes my first Z communication, right. Was he running? No, he wasn't running that fast. Don't see anything there I want. Yeah, that was too much of a drop. Right, what have we got? I don't think the building to my right is enterable. Although, when you see them out of context like this, sometimes it's... what's this? Is this a... no. So I'm not quite sure what I'm to expect here. Let's look that way. Doesn't appear to be any loot in that building, but we've got what's with these fences. Dislike fences. Nice long grass, which is good. Can I get over this? Ooh, good, I can. Good. And we have a hatchet. Definitely taking a hatchet. Wait, let me take the hatchet. Oh, that was quick. Don't need that. Don't need those on the grounds that I've got a hatchet. Let's see if this works the same way as before. Remove from tool belt. Yes. Weapon hatchet. Reload. Oh, that's unusual. It tells you across the bottom that somebody was killed with a certain weapon from a certain distance. Well, if you're used to my videos, you're not going to be seeing much of that from me. Because you know I'm not into PvP. What have we got? Still nothing much useful. Ooh. Oh, M19. At the moment, it's a case of pick everything up. Wait, let me pick it up. There were two. Were there two? Let's pick up the heat packs. Is there a delay? Part of the problem is that this is an American server. This is the official server for the game. So, if we look at P, everything's running slow at the moment, and we find me, you'll see my ping's up around 106, 107, 108. That's not good, but now we look at this. Yes, and I have picked up those items. So there's going to be a wee bit of lag. Now, I think... right, I'm going to have to pick up that, and that, and that. I've picked up the Coke so far. No, I haven't. Pick up the Pepsi. Oh, come on. Right, I've picked up those items. Certainly a bit of desync going on here. And I dropped the road flares because I don't need road flares. Still got road flares. I want to pick up. That is... Oh, will I get another one? Yeah, I think there's some desync issues here. Now we go back on the jerry can. Gear. No, come on, let me pick it up. Take jerry can. Because if there are vehicles, I've got a sneaking feeling they're going to need fuel. That's what I saw anyway. Watched one of the videos. The reason why I found out about this mod was because I was watching one of Tactical Advance's videos. And look over there. Enterable buildings over there. Been through those. There's a shed over there which is enterable. This building looks half collapsed. Now, does that mean there's not going to be a spawn in it? Possibly. Just means there's been like a major battle. That's a non-enterable building. That's what the buildings look like when they're partially destroyed. Which is not something you often see. Now we've got an enterable building up here that's been partially destroyed as well. Now whether that means it's been dropped into place in this destroyed state or someone's been blowing stuff up, I don't know. But no loot. So I've got a sneaking feeling it's been dropped into place as a partially destroyed building. Oilseed rape. And you notice this one is set into the ground a little low. Oh well, let's have a little look, see what we've got. Now we've got stuff. We've got quite a lot of stuff, don't we? Actually, look. Player died here, possibly. Is this what happens when players die? So, 75 round RP. Don't know about you. Definitely pick up that one. I've got this delay on picking things up. I can hear a player. That's not good. And that's being shot at me. Come on, let's move. Swap to the Makarov. Says I'm not in combat, but I'm sure those bullets were actually aimed at me. Strange. Scrap metal, don't have enough room for all of this, I need a backpack really. Crossbow bolt. Sort of regular loot spots, but the loot spots would be the same because they would be the same because these are the positions you can send a man to stand in. Definitely have... it's those slugs, isn't it? Now, where's this player? I can hear fire. More scrap. Don't really want to be standing still, as I heard shots earlier. There's a Belota-like base over there. Doesn't have deer stands. Another hatchet. Let's have a look in this stairwell. Definitely heard those shots, didn't we? My temperature is now red, which is not good. Ooh, a player. Hello, player. Are you a player or are you a zombie? I think you're a player. On the grounds that someone might have shot him. Oh, he's got a check backpack. So let's go into gear. He's got a Winchester as well. So we're going to take his backpack. Sorry, Mr. Player. And we've got to wait for things to slow to pick up. He looks like he was well kitted, doesn't he? And he's got a morphine. And he's got lots of Makarov rounds. See the items slowly filling in. Oh, he's just disappeared. Have I lost him? I just heard that come up saying friendly. Here we go, our first engagement with a friendly player. Friendly, friendly, friendly. Didn't get that batch pack, did I? Friendly, friendly, friendly. Because if he could type up friendly, he was close enough. Within 50 meters of me. Didn't catch the name though. So I'm obviously going to have some lag issues because I'm playing on an American server, which is not so good. Let's go back to this loot over here. Come on, let me past. Come on. Gear. Painkillers. Managed to pick up some of that stuff from that guy before he disappeared, but not much. Should I have a crossbow or... Nah, crossbows are rubbish. I hear more shooting again. Distance 2 meters, that's pretty damn close. So there's definitely some stuff going on in the local area. Someone hollered friend or typed friendly. Ah, more stuff. Gear. Definitely having the bandage. And the soda can. This delay is annoying. It is very annoying. I wonder if this is low enough to be able to crawl through without being seen properly. So if dead players are signified by a cross, why wasn't that dead player I saw signified with a cross? Strange. More dead players. Definitely been some combat around here, hasn't there? Probably better if I was playing on a UK server, because at least then... Ooh, hello. Now, what gear do I actually have? Yes, I do. So, we're definitely having... That happened instantly, which was good. So I don't know if these performance issues are necessarily the game as such, or whether it's the fact that I'm playing on a server in the wrong part of the world. So yeah, we'll carry on playing here for a little bit, see what happens. Some enterable towns, enterable buildings there, but I really want to have a look at that that camp. Water source. Nice long grass. You could probably crawl through it and make your way all the way there, couldn't you? Here goes some boring bits. Talk to you in a minute. And here we are, we've crawled all the way along. As you can tell by the path. Oh, I've been killed. There you go. Well, I'm not dead yet, but I'm probably close. Yes, I am dead. Thank you very much, whoever that was. Oh, I'll have to go review the game. You are dead. So, abort. Yes. Disconnect. We're back in the front screen. And we go back in again. Ooh, my ping's jumped up to 225. No wonder I'm having a few issues, eh? So let's see what happens. I'll cut off there, but yeah. Never seen this map before, Tavina. Some interesting graphics going on. And there seemed to be a selection where you could choose PvP area, non-PvP area. As I say, this is the original, sorry, the official Dayz Origins server. My ping is still appalling, mind you. I don't think that updates. And yeah, let's see where I spawn in this time and see how much kit I can pick up. Okay, start recording this. I'm given this choice: 75% PvP zone, Clementi, which I think is where I was. Yeah, I can't even pronounce that. 90% PvP zone. Don't want to go there. And then there's this one, which looks really, really barren. Now, 99% chance of survival. Let's have a look at this. That's where I was. That's going to be evil. Let's try that one. See how this goes. Okay, we're back again. Again, this business of... I know, got my pistol out. On the ground, the heat might be friendly. What do I look like? I'm wearing this sports jacket. Wow, that is really... we disappeared. That outfit. That's a bit Eastern European, shall I say? Now, I did see some buildings over here. So let's go and have a look at this over here. Do I have the same kit? Yeah, exactly the same kit. I've got the Makarov, I've got a bandage, and I've got some painkillers. We've got some buildings over here. I don't know if they're enterable or not. Looks green and pleasant, doesn't it? Wrecked vehicles. Doesn't seem to have the coastline that we're all familiar. Ah, no, that might be a better place. A bit of industrial. Let's get back up into the woodland. That's enterable. That's enterable. So let's go see what we can find over here. Light industrial. I'm making some big assumptions here. Actually, there's a power station over there. So yes, I'm making some... a deer stand. Making some massive assumptions here because it's a completely different variant of the game. Is it more than just a variant, or is it completely different? I'm making the assumption of what type of thing spawns in what type of place. Like, I'm making the assumption that that's actually worth looking at, and I don't know if that's going to be worth looking at. I hope so. Come on, up we go. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Doesn't look like it, mine, does it? Ugh, bloody hell, tin cans. Let's get away from that, Zed. Have a look at this little industrial here. They definitely like their mushrooms. So here we go. We're going to go into this industrial here and see what's what. Looks like there's a shop over there which looks like it might be interesting. I prefer an axe before I venture into a confined space. Lots of Zeds here. So I'm going to have to be sneaky. You know how I don't like being sneaky. But, all things being equal, we are possibly going to find some industrial in here, which means I might get myself a hatchet. Flares. Aha, hunting knife. Haven't seen any animals yet. Now, will this pick up quickly? No, it bloody won't. And I will pick up a heat pack, because I think temperature is important. Actually, let's pick up both heat packs and actually apply one. Now, if we look that way, you can see the temperature gauge is sort of like a pinky red colour. And that became deeper red by applying the heat patch. I could have done a bit of a better job of making the terrain fit, if you like, getting the height of the buildings correct, but M24 round, that's unlikely I'm going to find one of those, but hey. Slowly filling in, there we go, let's see if we can find ourselves a hatchet. Oops. Yeah, lag. I am going to be suffering from some lag issues, because my ping is high. I dislike shotguns. And we've got ourselves a hatchet, that's good. Let me take the hatchet. Let's equip it. Okay, let's be quiet. Remove from tool belt. Like that. Do you not have enough room in your inventory? Weapon hatchet. Reload. There's some interesting things over here. Looks like that's another hunting knife. What are you? Oof, HE grenades. Yeah. Unlikely. That's going to be worth having. Anything out here? Ooh. No. Scrap metal. And some tin cans. Don't want that. Wait, let me turn around. Hatchet's not that big. Trying to keep an eye on the side chat on the ground. You can piss off. On the grounds that someone may want to say something to me. Ooh, there's a castle. Let's go and have a look at this entrable building. Now I recognise this from other maps. Earlier versions of armour. We have a Makarov on the ground. Any ammunition with it? No. We'll go. And this is the normal looty stuff, you know. Find as much stuff as you can. Remembering to look out the windows. What have we got? It's definitely a shop. We'll be having a look at that in a minute. I don't think I'd want to play this game at night to need those perhaps if I could remember the whole words I'm trying to use, the night lights. Now looking at this, that again it's placed very high. And what I mean by that is, I mean everyone's used to these shops, but they're normally lower into the ground. Is that a bright red zombie? That's a bright red zombie wearing a hazmat suit. That's freaky. I might have to go and kill him just to have a look at him. And lots of dead tins. Oop, frame rate drip. Come on, catch back up again. And here we go, look at this, Makarov. rounds, by the plenty. Looks like someone found themselves a nice weapon and dropped their Makarov. So let's drop that. Let's go Makarov all the way till we find something better. Wait, catch up with me. Thank you. Where did the red dude go? Compound crossbow. No, thank you. My hatchet may not have a very long range, but it's you don't run out of bullets. On the outside, nothing here. So where to go to next? Check out that bright red dude and see if he is what I think he is, which is a bloke in a hazmat suit. He's probably despawned by now. My understanding of the Russian language is no better than it was before. But again, buildings set too low in the terrain, which means it's full of grass. Somewhat haphazardly placed, which is a little disappointing. I think I've acquired a Z. Either that or they found somebody else. There's a barn over there. Another building it's set at the wrong height is not correct to say, but it's should be deeper into the ground than that. We've got a pub, so we're going to have a look at this. Normally good for loot, but again, aha, we have a backpack. I'm going to have to pick up all the crap around it, of course. So, whiskey bottle, painkiller. Pick 'em up. Thank you. Let me pick it up. Yeah, it's finally caught up. Take Alice pack. Thank you. Now let's go look at something else. Get rid of that whiskey bottle. Gear. Whiskey bottle. Whiskey bottle. Now, as I thought, my character does not visibly appear to be wearing the backpack. But there is a backpack. It just means that there is no model, if you like, for this guy to have a backpack on. It's like when you're wearing the ghillie suit. Your backpack disappears when you're wearing the ghillie suit. You still have it, it's just disappeared. Again, the map maker hasn't set the height correctly. Ooh, my first piece of food! From what I understand, food in this game is very rare. Let's take the bandage and the Makarov. Come on, catch up. This is painful, this. Again, I assume this is all lag. Don't need that many Makarov rounds, I don't get through that many bullets. Ooh, what are you? Answer the Enfield. It'll be a cold day in hell before I use the Enfield. Maybe in this one I don't get to be so fussy. So, we carry on in the eternal search for stuff. What have we got? I think that's enterable over there. Nice long view distance, which is good. See some industrial. What are you? You look military. Let's see if I can find myself a decent weapon. Still no sign of player activity, which is pretty good. Although there's plenty of things of people being killed, people dying. Now looking at these barracks, they're non-enterable. There is, however, a bicycle, which I will be coming back for after I've been through this barracks. Let's assume there's anything in here to have. Non-enterable buildings. Oh, why? Why spend so much time building something with non-enterables? No, all non-enterable. We're going to have ourselves a bicycle. Assuming it hasn't combat logged on me. Yay, bicycle! In perfect working order. Right. I have no map, as you can see. I have no idea where is what and what's where. I suppose I could go up and have a look at that castle, couldn't I? This, by the way, is a much, much nicer bicycle than the one you would normally see in DayZ, that rusty old green thing. It's proper bicycle, this. I'm going to head up to that castle for no better reason than, hey, it's a castle. Hello, Zed. Bye-bye, Zed. And, yeah, we're going to see what we can find. Riding my bicycle, got my hatchet on my side. Oh, another bicycle. Maybe bicycles are the way to get around on this mod. I like the rape field, that looks nice. Definitely a castle. But we've got some buildings up here that might be worth having a little look. Helps if I hit the right... Oh, look at those Zeds all spawn in. Yeah. Let's say bye-bye to those. This bicycle is being a mountain bike, it's much nicer. Ooh, have we got this sign up here? Don't know what that means. So up there is the... let's go and have a look at it. Is the castle we were going to have a look at. Again, we can only make assumptions built on our knowledge of other variants of DayZ that a castle might be somewhere worthy of looking at. Don't know if it's going to be worth looking at. Might be rubbish. But we can hope. I do like this bicycle though. Sort of stormtrooper. Yeah. Discs on the front. Better than the bicycle I actually own in real world. Bicycle I own is a bit more like the green one. Knowing my luck, I'll get up here just to get killed or something. Must have good gearing to get up a slope like this. So here we go, castle, castle. What have we got for you? Ooh. So if we come up here. Get out. Now, I've seen these before. Now, I'm still not... Ooh, antibiotics. I don't know if they're as rare in this game. I know in regular DayZ antibiotics are rare, so I'm picking them up here. I'm getting quite excited about it. But these little graves, I'm not entirely sure what they denote. Is this where a player died? Or is it just quite simply a feature of this... Hang on. Turn around. Up we go. Yeah, are those marking player death points? Bloody hell, here we go. Or are they something different? Okay, he seems to be taking a lot of hits. Little git. Not much in the way of spawn up here. A few bandages. Glow sticks. I definitely wouldn't want to play this game at night. So here we go. Now if we look over there, the ground definitely looks rockier, and that looks... is that snow? Over a certain altitude we got... Ugh! A skeleton. Hello, Mr. Skellington. Can't do anything with him. Now looking over this way, oh look, we've got a whole city down there. Look at all of that. Don't know how much of it's enterable, mind. Well, all of those tower blocks are going to be enterable. I don't think those are enterable, and it looks like we're getting close to the limit of the draw distance. Because you notice over there is the top of a TV tower just suspended, floating in mid-air. So I think what it is, we're getting close to the draw distance limit of the game, so we're seeing part of a city. What else have we got over here? Beginnings of a little village there. A coastline, mountain. That's the little village there that we avoided because, heck, lots of zombies spawned in. That's the little bit of industrial where we picked up the various bits and bobs. So, towers. Show you some things. You can sort of tell that the map's not made by Bohemian Interactive. I'm unfamiliar of this map as being a map. You see? Big terrain difference. I'm unfamiliar with this map as being a general... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, and I'm bleeding. And I'm shocked. Stupid map people. Frame rate dip. Catch up with me. Yeah, that was annoying. That's a glitch because whoever made the map didn't spend quite as much time sorting out the finer details of heights and things. Yeah? They plonked this down at one height and they plonked that down at another height, and it's not quite the right height. It just caused me to lose some health. I do notice the icons on the right hand side are slightly different. Instead of slowly changing colour, they appear to actually get lower. So, oh, hang on, let's get my view right so I can move around with my mouse. So, it's as if the map maker hasn't taken quite as much care. Come on, steer, brakes, got my brakes on all the way. Over the position and height of things. I mean, sometimes when you're playing in Cherno, you can see trees occasionally won't be quite the right height. You occasionally find the odd flying tree. Shit. That's damaged my wheel. Yeah, sometimes trees are sitting at funny angles. Something over there might be worth looking at. But this one, it appears that a lot of the buildings are a bit squiffy, you know? So what have we got here? Get out. Damage my wheel. Look at you. These are standard props from within armour. Any loot? Nah, no loot. That's annoying. Climb down. So far the only damage I've taken has not been from Zeds, and it's not been from other players, well, apart from getting shot earlier. it's because the terrain or the map hasn't been made quite as well as it should have been, and I fell through the floor. Now, that building should be enterable, shouldn't it? No, obviously not. I thought that was an enterable building. Hello, Zed. No, no. Let's get out of dodge. Let's find my bicycle again. With its slightly dodgy wheel, because I can't. Steering while going downhill is a pain in the tail. Wait, do without the frame rate dips. Let's go all the way around this area. And let's go and have a look at this city. On the grounds that it is a city, it's probably almost certainly going to be going to have other players. But I don't know if I'm going to be playing. I wouldn't necessarily want to play on this server regularly anyway, because of the ping issues. So it's more a case of me showing you around. Come on, brakes, brakes, brakes. Because you can really pick up some speed on these slopes. So as I was saying, I was trying to say earlier, I'm not sure if this map is a dedicated Dayz map that's been made by the group that have made this, or no message received. I think we're going to call it an end. Or sorry, yes, if this is a map that's been made by a dedicated Dayz group, or whether this is a regular armor map that has been adapted for Dayz, like Cell or Lingor or something like that, which are all maps that were made for the by the armor community for playing armor, that had been modified for playing Dayz. I have noticed that there are a few issues with height and the finishing touches of the map. Because hey, map making in this game is a pain in the arse. It's incredibly difficult. And as I'm sitting there freewheeling with my jogging shorts and a tweed jacket, which is not exactly the height of sartorial elegance, I think we'll call it a day. And as I slowly get disconnected from the server, thank you very much for watching my first look at Dayz Origins. Now I find myself a UK based server, I might have another look. But right now, impressed, not impressed? Answer is not sure. And there we'll leave it, with connection with host has been lost. Bye bye gentlemen, bye bye.